Ezra Pound was an American expatriate poet and critic. He was born in America on the 30th of October in 1885. As he grew up, he began to realize his love for poetry. He derived his technique from classical Chinese and Japanese poetry. These types of poetry stress clarity, precision, and the economy of a language. Ezra later moved to London in the early 20th century. There he worked with many famous poets such as T.S. Eliot, James Joyce, Robert Frost, and Ernest Hemingway. While working with them, Ezra helped publish T.S. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. He also aided in the serialization of James Joyce's 1918 Ulysses. Outraged by the loss of life during the First World War, Ezra lost faith in England. He blamed the war on usury and international capitalism. He later moved to Italy in 1924, where throughout the 1930s and 1940s, to his friend's dismay, he embraced Benito Mussolini's fascism, expressed support for Adolf Hitler, and wrote for publications owned by Oswald Mosley. During the Second World War, the Italian government paid Ezra to make hundreds of radio broadcasts criticizing the U.S. He was arrested by the American forces in Italy in 1945 and spent countless months in a detention camp. While there, Ezra was forced to spend 25 days in a 6x6 foot outdoor steel cage. This caused Ezra to have a mental breakdown and then be incarcerated in St. Elizabeth's Psychiatric Hospital in Washington, D.C. for over 12 years. Even though Ezra was in custody, he was awarded the Bollingen Prize for his work on the sections of the cantos that later became known as the Pisan cantos. After over 12 years of imprisonment, Ezra was released from St. Elizabeth's in 1958. He then returned to Italy until his death on the 1st of November, 1972.